Hey there YouTube, Papa G here from the Gamers of Creation. We're coming back with episode 2 of Inscryption. Another episode of Backseat Gaming with Sectoid Gaming.
Hi one and all.
So, last time you got through the first map and you beat the Prospector, as it says here. So now we're on to the second map, which is what we'll be doing today. Oh. Okay.
This map looks kind of green and cold and gloomy. And rot.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Every step forward. There's some slipper still there. You try cautiously into the wetlands.
Ooh, the wetlands, yeah. Right.
So
Let's have a look about.
First. No?
Because this is something I don't think you knew about. Like, you can actually just get up freely anytime you want.
Oh.
You can't leave, but you can get up. Ooh. I don't know why I did that. Anyway. Anything you want to do before we start the next map, or you want to just keep going?
Actually, a question. Have you got audio?
Yeah?
I don't.
Oh! Wait. To be fair, there's very little audio. Hold on. Can you hear the noise of the door? When the light goes... toot-toot-toot.
Yeah, it's really quiet, like.
Right. Okay. Cool. Anyway. Let's continue on.
Yeah, just keep going. I don't think there's anything to do at the moment.
Yeah, so...
Get a card.
Yeah. This is a reminder of what you have at the moment.
Okay, so we've got the stoat,
With
two
flying.
wolves, the river snap, the cat, the elk, the adder, and a get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you've got at the moment.
Two sacrifices at the moment. Oh, it's not. One,
Yeah,
two,
the wolf,
three.
the snapper, and the elk, and the adder are all twos.
Yeah.
So.
Quite a lot.
Ha!
Snap.
Praying mantis! Mole, mole, mole!
So it's a question of what do the mantis and the mole do?
Well, the mantis...
Card bearing the signal will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it.
Yeah. So basically...
I mean, it won't attack the middle bit, it'll attack the ones left and right of it.
Yeah, it'll attack left and right, but not the middle. So, if left and right are empty, by the way, it just attacks for 1 damage, and we score 2 points.
Right.
The mole... That's what that does.
So that's basically a defend.
Yeah, basically, if we're going to take direct damage, that moves to the space. So, you want something for defense, or you want something that's going to deal either 2 points of damage to the enemy, or 2 damage to individual cards. The mantis?
Yeah.
Okay. Fire the backpack.
Are we able to see what we have at the moment? Do we?
I don't think we have anything from what I can see in the map. The screens.
Then let's take the backpack.
Yeah. Cool.
We'll take the pliers.
Cool.
Oh, what does the fan do again?
The fan gives all our units flying for 1 turn, so they all bypass the opposing creature unless they've got flying block, and they just attack directly, basically.
Yeah, we'll take the scissors instead then.
Right.
And a squirrel.
Cool.
You gotta have a squirrel.
Yeah. So which fight do you want to do? Basically, do you want to see what we're got coming up? See if that helps your decision.
See,
this is better doing this because then you can point to that. Yeah, this one.
See, that one. What does that do?
So basically what that does is, because I'm sure we had this before, it gives us a choice between a 1, I think it's 1, 2, and 3 cost sacrifice. So basically it flips over a blood point, so you can pick 1, 2, or 3, and it gives you a random one of that.
I think Aegis back into it. We'll choose the easier fight by the looks of it.
Uh-huh.
So this one on the left here.
Okay.
And there's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Damn.
Yeah, you're not happy? Excuse me, sorry. Right, so we have Squirrel, the cat that never dies, the stoat that flies, and the snapping turtle.
Okay, so what we got on the board so far?
We have a grand fir, which is basically a tree that blocks flying, and then there's a
And a
stump on the other
stump.
side, and he has two kingfishers and a beehive coming.
What? Once a card is bearing signal is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1/1 airborne.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it's created in our hand, by the way, when it says your hand. So we
Right.
hit that,
Okay.
we get a bee. And the kingfisher
And
has airborne, which means
flying.
it's flying. It also has waterborne.
So submerges up during its opponent's turn while submerged opponent attacks it. Other, I can't see that because of the
Oh,
brightness.
attacks its owner directly. Basically, what happens is they'll attack and then they will flip upside down and they become like untouchable. Which means if we put anything in those slots, it'll attack past them.
Right. Okay.
So, we have Squirrel, Kit, Stoat, Snipper.
Okay. I think we go with squirrel first.
I'll just put it down there.
Yep. And then cat.
Where do you want the cat?
Right with the squirrel was.
Here, okay.
Yep. And we're gonna go into stout on.
I mean, it's 6.5, doesn't
Here.
really. Yeah, cool. And then,
We'll leave it at that.
cool. Are we drawing a squirrel or are we drawing from the deck?
We're dropping the deck.
Cool. Ah, Wolf.
See, the problem here is this. There's this card here.
Yeah,
It's kind of blocking us from getting the bees.
yeah, it is annoying.
I think swap. We'll sacrifice the cat and start for the wolf.
Okay. Where do you want the wolf? There.
This side, aye.
Okay.
And then just wondering, because he's got to do 2 us each turn.
Yeah, but we're currently doing 4 with the wolf. Done a war of attrition, we win. Because he goes to 3, then down to 1, then to 5. So technically in 2 turns we win.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's just leave it at that, and we'll keep going.
Yeah, cool.
The hell?
He plays it in the back. Squirrel or deck?
Deck.
Oh, praying mantis.
Mantis. Ooh.
That will, in the only spot we take it in, unless we sacrifice the wolf, we'll hit the tree stump.
And we'd hit the beehive as well.
No, where the mantis would be played would be here. So it can only hit to the left and right of that, which would be the stump. Since there's nothing on the left, it doesn't go around and hit the beehive. It would
I'm
only hit.
off at the wolf.
Oh, if we take the wolf out for the mantis, it would hit the beehive and the stump. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we do that though. I think the play is to. Let's bring out the mantis on the left. It'll clear out the stump.
Get rid of the cat. I'm
Yep.
assuming, yeah.
So sacrificial cat.
Yeah. And then attack.
Yep, go with that.
Okay. And we win.
Woo.
So you get the choice here.
Let's go for the new card.
Okay.
Then we'll do the blood rune.
An elk,
Elk,
a snapper, and a mantis. Oh, I realised, see the mushrooms below them, by the way.
How many we have in the deck?
That means you have a copy of it in the deck.
Right. We'll take another mantis.
Another mantis.
We've got a lot of 2 costs. We'll take a 1 cost.
Yeah. So do you want to do the sacrifice thing or the pack?
We've got 3 items ready, so we'll do the sacrificing.
Alrighty.
Ooh. Can we sacrifice the cat?
Yeah. Bear in mind this
And pick-
transfers it onto something else.
Uh-huh. And pick a mantis.
Yeah. There you go.
We have an undying mantis now.
Yeah. And there only is one path. Another fight. Fighto, fighto.
Oh
So we
yeah,
have
this works out. So
praying mantis.
squirrel.
Yep.
Anywhere. We're gonna put the mantis behind that stump.
Behind the stump kill.
Oh, that's just bro. So it can attack either side, and it will just sacrifice endlessly.
Yep. So just all you can do is attack, unless you want to play a squirrel. Just
Nah,
attack
we'll leave
now.
it at that.
Kill.
Yeah.
Boo.
Bullfrog.
Rogue.
What does that do?
What do you draw
take-
first? Deck or squirrel?
Deck.
Ah, stopped. It's a me, Storio. The frog basically blocks airborne. So it stops flying things from attacking. It will block them from getting a direct attack.
That's kind of cool. Right. Chuck the stoat on anywhere, and we'll go with that. That'll be our play for the moment.
Yeah, there's an adder on either one, so put it there.
Yep. Yep.
It's a total misplay according to him. And that is attacking.
Yep. Just go with that.
Alright. Yeah, we win.
Then we win.
So,
Take this one this time.
yeah.
Yep.
And we got another sacrifice coming up as well, so if we don't like this... Oh, different kind of choice.
Different kind of choice. Choose not a specific piece, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
so say like a 1 cost, 2 cost, or a 3 cost. But I don't think we have a 3 cost yet.
We don't. 2s and 1s are what we have.
Yeah. Well, because we got rid of the cat, we only have 3 1 costs. We've got the Gex still, which is obviously 0 cost, which is good. Which gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2 costs. So, it's up to you.
1 or 3. I think we take the 1.
Yeah.
Take a 1.
Oh!
A warren. A rabbit when it's played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
This is played. A rabbit is created in your hand. Find as 0-1 health. Right, that's good.
Yeah. So basically it gives us like extra stuff. And the sacrifice. What we're giving up? The elk, the adder, the mints, or the warren.
I think we do the adder.
Yeah.
And put it on the elk.
On the elk. So instant death on the elk. Cool. And done.
Poisonous elk. That sounds absolutely horrifying.
Yeah, it's not poison, it's just insta death when it hits something.
Aye.
So, and then we have another fighto.
Yeah.
Got a pack coming up as well, so.
Okay. We are going to squirrel into stout.
We got a raven egg and 2 kingfishers and an empty spot. So we
in front of the egg.
In front of the egg, cool.
Yep.
And then that was attack.
Yep.
Okay. Squirrel or deck?
Deck, and we're gonna pop the squirrel as well.
Oh, right, okay. So.
Yep. Let's pop a squirrel.
Nope. So you got to play the squirrel then?
Yep, play the squirrel, and we're gonna play the warren.
Where are we putting the warren?
Just over here.
Oh, yep, cool.
Yep.
We got a wabbit.
Okay. Play the rabbit. There.
Oh, sorry.
Either or, we're gonna sacrifice it in a second anyway.
Alright, okay.
The 4-2 will.
Right. Sacrificing the rabbit.
Yeah.
And
We're putting it with the rabbit and the warren.
the one. And we're putting it where, sorry?
Where the wabbit is.
Wabbit.
We're
And
gonna
that's?
get wabbit. Yep, that's us.
Okay. Oh, close.
Oh.
It's a raven. Oh.
Oh, bugger.
Squirrel or wolf? Squirrel or wolf? Squirrel or deck?
Let's do the deck, actually. We'll do the deck.
Ah! There's the Elk of Death. So basically, this kills anything. It damages, and it moves where the arrow's pointing after the turn.
Yeah. What's the count at?
He's got 1. So basically, he needs 4 to kill us. Well, we lose a life. But...
If we sacrifice the wolf, does that give us the 2?
No, it only gives you 1.
We need to we need to do 2.
Yeah, we'd still need to sacrifice the stoat and the wolf to get the elk out.
I think. Can we cut one of these submerged cards?
Think so. We can try. Yeah. No, I don't think we can because it's only my select. Oh, we can. There you go. Never mind.
And then
And pull a tooth.
and pull a tooth.
All right.
It's even at the odds. No, I don't like that.
Yeah. On the plus side, if the wolf attacks, it will kill both the sparrow and the otter.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay. Because of the overflow.
Yep. Scroll.
Okay.
Yep. Squirrel goes down.
Cool.
Goodbye, stout.
4.
And we'll pull it the wolf.
Wolf.
Pull the other wolf.
Right, so we'll get rid of the stoat and the squirrel. And where am I putting the wolf?
Where the stout was.
It's over here.
Yep.
Cool. Attack.
Yep, go for that.
Cool. Oh no, Wolfie bye. So squirrel or dick?
Oh, I don't know. We need something to sacrifice, but we've kind of got no play. Let's go square. Let's get the deck.
Deck.
Let's do deck.
Praying mantis. Just the regular one.
Oh.
So we're taking 4 damage next turn.
Mm-hmm.
We're dealing 3 with the wolf currently.
What's the let's hang out. If we're dealing 4, if they're dealing 4.
Yeah, they're going to deal. Well, we
out.
attack for 3, so we go to 4, and then it goes back to even. Yeah, basically.
Right, so we'll take this one. We'll take a hit.
Right, so just attack.
Yep.
Okay.
2, 3. Yep. Oh my God, there's so many. Yep. Take
Dick
a
or
squirrel.
Squirrel. Cool.
Place it in front of the sparrow. It doesn't matter, I'm about to sacrifice it anyway.
Alright.
Bring out the mantis.
Okay. And where do you want that?
The squirrel.
Where the squirrel was? Cool. Okay.
Yep. And attack at that.
Okay.
Right. We're gonna take 2. Another squirrel. Just place it wherever. And then go for it. I think we win.
I think so. If I counted right. Yep. And a couple of overflowing teeth.
Does that ever come into play? The overflowing teeth?
It might.
It might. Okay.
It's literally telling you.
Alright. To be precise, a tooth to keep for extra damage dealt.
Yeah. There you go. So I don't want to say anything because it's like, oh, I was meant to fucking tell you. And
Card.
the card, yeah. Oh, World Cup.
Oh,
Oh, the Beehive.
Beehive.
But that would mean he gets a bee, I think. Oh, and a Raven Egg.
Raven Egg.
Right.
I
So,
think.
the Raven Egg and the Wolf Cub are the same fledgling. Basically, they become more powerful after they've been on the board for a turn.
I think we take the Raven Egg, to be honest.
The Raven Egg?
I'm right in thinking the Raven Egg's strong. But the Wolf's 3-2, but the Raven's 2-3.
I can't remember, if I'm being honest.
I think... we take the Raven.
Okay. Hey, we get all our items back.
It's a pack, it's a pack, it's a pack, it's a pack.
Fan, goat. No, just to clarify, the goat gives you 3 blood. So if you sack that, you can basically sacrifice that one thing for a free cost or lower.
Yeah.
But also, you get a squirrel for free.
Cost.
You'd need to sack something for that.
Yeah. That's my only problem with that black goat.
Yeah.
And we don't have a free cost card either, which is...
Yeah, so we're basically using it to get a wolf for a snapper out.
Okay,
Sluffaways' eyes follow the squirrel.
Aye. Double up on squirrels.
Okay. Oh.
And then we'll take pliers again.
Alright.
As much as it sucks.
Okay,
all
sorry.
gums at the end of this. Ah.
You say, Shani? Oh yeah, it's a boss battle now.
Fair enough, I will let you keep...
So basically we get a free card we can play.
Right.
Just I can hear in the background is my wash machine going.
Ah, right.
Yeah. I was like, what's that noise?
I can hear a slight hum.
Can you hear that from downstairs? Jeez, oh. Pulled a hook from the pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. The music for this is pure ambience.
Yeah. So we get the smoke, which is the free card. Oh, Geck!
So we basically have 3 free things to play and a cost of 3 to tribute stuff.
Let's put all our eggs in one basket.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the smoke, the gecko, and the squirrel. Yep. Let's sacrifice for the raven egg and put it on the far right over here.
Okay.
Because then it'll get its turn, and then we're gonna put the elk on the far left.
Okay. And I assume attack since we don't have anything else.
Yep, go for it. Which fish hard to choose?
Deck or squirrel?
What the hell is it doing to my raven?
You will need to find out.
I don't want to. Can we just stop that there?
No, we have to keep going. Deck or squirrel?
Deck. It's the deck.
What's the stoat?
Oh, stout. It's just stoat. Let's bring out a squirrel.
Yeah.
And we'll pop the stout down. The stoat down.
Yeah.
The steak.
Where do you want the stoat?
Show him the board.
Are you... I can't, he's talking, you'll need to read what he's saying.
Fish or fish, easy choose. Is he going to steal one of my...
And you want the stoat down now?
Yeah.
Left or right?
On the right. No, on the left.
On the left. Cool.
New fish, easy.
And attack.
Oh, yeah, what are you about to do? Fucking...
Yep, that's 1 life down.
Too fast. What the hell happened?
He does not like you one-shotting him, apparently.
Bears.
Yeah. So deck or squirrel?
Deck.
So war on.
Warren. Nah, just go. Just play it like
Okay. Deck or squirrel?
that. Oh yeah. Deck.
Playing mantis.
So that's squirrel.
Well, a squirrel.
Yep. Well, what squirrel?
Okay.
And we're gonna have to pull a tooth here as well, which sucks.
Can we do that now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna look away. Oh, I can hear it all.
Yeah. Now what?
It's squirrel into Warren, and then with the rabbit into
Oh,
Mantis.
sugar. Warren. And then rabbit. Into
Mantis.
mantis. Where you want the mantis, sorry.
On the right.
The right?
In the middle. Like,
There.
aye, there.
Right.
There's not much else we can do. That sucks, though.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, we lose.
That is full.
Is it though?
Huh. You aren't dead. Yeah, this isn't purgatory. Though you may think about that. I mean, that was a horseshit play. Just 8 bears. Where were your sacrifices for that?
Mm-hmm.
Before you expire, I must ask you a favour.
Aww.
No. Take one of your bears back.
Your very own death card. So, here are some cards from your mediocre deck. Nice!
Okay.
Put them to good use. Choose a card to draw the cost from.
The Warren then, if we're choosing cost.
Yeah. The power and the health.
The wolf.
The wolf. And now you'll choose a card from which will extract the sigils. So if it's got more than one, it'll take both. So do you want the sigils from the elk, the mantis? Or the mantis, because bear in mind that would attack for 3 damage left and right.
Yeah, it would.
That would one-shot if it's played turn 1.
Yeah.
But the elk also has insta-death. Go mantis.
Yeah, go mantis.
Alright.
That's 6 over 2.
Yeah. And since this is your game...
Sectoid. That is very fitting that we're adding Advent cards to this game. Advent are invading again.
One final matter.
A portrait.
Are you ready?
I have no teeth to smile. You took them off. I'm blind.
No, you are dead.
Oh, yay. Game over.
Here we go again.
Here we go. Are we back at the start? Another challenger?
You're dead. We are now the next person.
Perhaps you can understand bones. A possum.
Cost 2 bones. Ah.
Okay, so it's essentially banished from graveyard kind of thing.
Basically think of it like a resource. So every time something dies, whether it's sacrificed or killed in battle, we gain a bone. And like that costs 2 bones, so once 2 things die one way or another, we can then summon that by using the 2 bones.
Right.
But
So are we calling it that?
we're actually going to do is stop there because that's 30 minutes exactly. And we'll continue this next time. So,
It's not fair. I died.
I know. But yeah, so thanks again, everyone, for watching this next episode of Backseat Gaming with me, Papa G.
And me, Sectoid.
If you're enjoying this, remember, like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Try to get this channel up and running. So, appreciate any help you can give us. And we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.